So the great replacement theory has been used a lot, and what many doesn't realize is that it's not meant to just refer to as the white Europeans settlers being replaced, but also the fundamentalist Black Americans. And if you understand the genius behind this globalist agenda, you'll see why the fundamental Black Americans will be replaced, or there is an attempt to replace these people. You see, and the art of this is that what political organizations traditionally supported by the fundamental Black Americans seem to have neglected their cries and also their pleas, and this is resulting in disenchantment by many fundamental Black Americans, and there is increasing demands for reparations, and this reparation is becoming, this specter of reparation is becoming an haunting to the Black representative of the Democratic Party, especially. So bringing in immigrants will, one, dilute the specific claims for reparations, because if most of the immigrants here do not sound or act American, then there's no real ground or foundation for them to really claim reparation. And Tariq Nasheed and company have done a very proactive job in separating that block. That is one positive aspect of separating the block of the foundational Black American block, because you know our ground, our group of people, as to who to assign the privilege of these claims to. Now, another thing that the influx of immigrants will do is undermine Black power structure. Like what you see happening now is that you have demographics like those from Jamaican Americans who are definitely loyal to the Democratic Party and who will never listen to the foundation Black Americans that they should be actually voting for their interests, because they, as a voting bloc, especially Jamaican and Nigerian Americans, they vote blue no matter who. Because they don't really see reparations or any other demands of the foundation Black Americans as relevant or even feasible. Now, so there may be a hedge to promote, like Elon Umar or Ocasio-Cortez up the ranks of the Democratic Party, instead of and while overlooking foundational Black American representative within this Democratic Party. Now, another thing that will happen is that you will have an oversaturated job market wherever poor fundamental Black Americans live, because there will be more cheaper adult labor, thus really and truly just phasing out any form of economical upliftment of this demographic. This is as a result of relaxed immigration policies in recent times by the Joe Biden administration, who really are gonna always be at odds at some point with the conservativeness of Black lifestyle. You know, as black people vote liberal, but their lifestyle is pretty conservative. You know, sanctuary and work permits, sanctuary citizen and work permits have overwhelmed the United States, and this is drastically affecting the fundamental Black American neighborhood. So, so the fundamental Black Americans are really and truly being replaced, but they're being replaced and being distracted at the same time, because you have to be proactive about being replaced. And crying over reparations right now may not be the most practical approach at this time. At this time, we have to really look, as Black people overall, look into what the type of transition that is taking place in history. You know, and my struggle is not the same as brown and LGBT people, so I don't see why I should consolidate my agenda with theirs going forward. As a Black person, not as a fundamentalist Black American, but if you know that if you understand modern politics, you know that the fundamental Black American cause is now co-aligned to the LGBT cause, even though the Black American is a very conservative culture. And you see, what happens now is also you have a issue with how the Black American will be educated in the future, because they'll now be educated to be inclusive of other culture and other ideas. And this is as a result of the type of school that the left would need to brainwash all the kids, because the left doesn't need the adults. They can deport the adults all they want. As a matter of fact, Obama deported a lot of the adults. What they need is the kids. That's why the DACA program is so successful. And the DACA generation of kids are now here to back radical left-wing agenda meant to replace fundamental Black Americans. Now, there is the argument that most of these agendas won't affect the politics of now, like in terms of the vote count and all that type of stuff. But as I reiterate, it's all about the children. You brainwash the children, get them hungry at the other side that deported their parents, and you will have someone angry enough to brainwash into anything that you consider them to be like anything you consider to be like marketable to them. So that's my short take on why I see the fundamental Black Americans being replaced, and now I think it's very advanced in terms of their actual agenda. And I hope everyone really and truly realize what's going on in the district.